So you can see there. So we have a problem.
Damn it!
Absolutely stinking. Oh! 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 On you go! On you go! Yeah, toe rags. Hey! 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 Come on! Yeah? Give them an inch, they'll take a mile. Right. Ho, ho, ho! Bandits! Bandits, a lot of you. There isn't oceans of grass kicking about, and there hasn't been. It's not been that warm, has it? It's not been that good weather for grass getting away, and just always felt like we're just a little bit low on grass all year. But considering that the cows are in fine condition, there's a couple. She's a bit scrawny. I think she's always kind of looking a bit scrawny. There's another brown one, grey one, her. She's a bit scrawny. But on the whole, conditions are pretty good. So even though grass is maybe a bit tight, condition of cows is fine. So I'm quite content. Last thing I need to do is get out this gateway without the cows following me. Come on, oh, come on, oh, oh, oh. Damn it! Well, that's a flipping nightmare. Some rookie cattle moves that. Two cattle on the wrong flipping side of the gate. Bandits. Once they've filled their bellies up with this nice fresh grass, they'll be standing at the gate because their calves will be on the other side. They'll be roaring away, so I'll hopefully get them back through then. But a wee bit of straw and then on the road we go. Kev and I are absolutely stinking. Cleaning out the hen shed, we have done almost half of it. We've actually managed to do a fair bit already. Kev's just bringing down another IBC, we've just emptied that one. We do 2 bays at a time, so I'll do 2 bays, then Kev will do 2 bays, then I'll do 2 bays. This morning it got dragged out the road, so all the hen pen was lying there. Dad and Kev carted that along the road to the dung midden while I was getting cattle sorted this morning, and now we are washing. We should be done by tomorrow lunchtime, the washing part of it. Then the digger will come back. We've got a tow bar, drag it all the way back in position, then we get it all back together. There's a few things to sort inside of it. Plumb up the water, electrics, the scratch area which is there, we washed that yesterday. It's to go back on, and then the hens go back in on Monday. This is the quickest turnaround we've ever had to do, 1 week. Usually we've got 2.5, maybe 3 weeks to do it all. Anyway, we'll crack on. We put foaming washer in with the IBC, makes it a bit easier to wash, and then we disinfect it all at the end. Good morning, you join us on day 2 of washing a power shed. Flipping heck. Of washing a hen shed. Final bit of power washing now, which is these end boards. They all make up a big ramp down into the scratch area, they all need washed. Apologies for not filming it very well. It's, imagine this scene for 2 days straight. There's not much to it. Just giving Dad a hand shifting this seed barley down to the grain store. Healthy load. There'll be another maybe 2 sitting here. I don't know where he's going. He parked over there last time. I'm going to have to load over the sheet. I'm not sure why he's parked there. There'll be a reason, but I can't obviously see it. He's moving now. Good morning. forklifts still along the road, so to feed these lot by hand. It's breakfast time for the big lads. Jimmy and Mike. Breakfast is served. I think that's the first time I've seen a tractor in the car park at the shop. Must be in for a sausage roll. I'm not sure if it's been here all night or if it's someone's just come in this morning. I think it must have been here all night. Is this for burning off crop with electricity? So this folds out to 12 metres, I assume, and then it just fries the crop with electricity. It's lathered in oats though. Why would it be lathered in oats? Can you burn off cereals with it? Not at 12 metres you wouldn't. I've never seen one like that. Must just be a big generator in there, PTO driven generator. That folds out, fires the electricity at the crop, zap, 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 deed. Fancy yoke, 2024 John Deere 6R215. Anyway, let's go and do some work. So we have a problem, potentially, on the combine here. Well, first this little rubber gusset is missing. Ordered a new one. And more importantly, that radiator, the fan's been catching. You can see that mark? It's not much, but it's definitely touching it.
Sunday, Monday.
Lee's just been out to have a look. He's had a look at it. It's ever so slightly brushed, that radiator. It's the aircon radiator. Nothing to worry about, he says. He thinks it's possibly just either it's been shut when the fan's been running and it's kind of bounced off the fan, or its combine's gone over a big bump and it's kind of flexed and hit the fan. Just ever so slightly brushed it, so not to worry. Or there's been a big build-up of chaff and whatnot on top of that fan to add weight to it. This is the last of the barley, seed barley, that we've got to dry, well, till we get going again with the combine. Kev and Kev's away to load up that trailer with power washing kit. And I'm off to get an extension for our power washer to be able to jet a bit further. So I'm going to get another 30 metres. And then we're going to go back to that drain at yard 4. See if we can make any more progress. The boys are there at the shed. They're redoing the barge boards and the end panels on the shed, hopeful to find the leak. So thanks to S&A and these guys H&H for getting all that sorted. Hopefully that'll solve the problem. There we go. AP bearings. It is hydraulic hose. It's not pressure washer hose, and I'm using it for a pressure washer, but we've been using hydraulic hose on our pressure washer for years and years and years. Never had any problems. It's pretty hardy and you can get it fixed very locally, so we'll stick with it for now. It is slightly more expensive. Anyway, that's the 30 metre extension I've got there. Kev and I did not get very far. We headed 5 minutes along the road and got a phone call that the shed is getting shifted, the hen shed, in half an hour. That's a lorry there with roof sheets for the grain store for the guys who are repairing it. There we go. These are the old bits that are coming off. That's the lads working up there. These are replacement sheets and barge boards for the end. So you can see there, the end boards are taken out. We need to clean that gutter. We're going to replace all them, replace the boards in the end, and fingers crossed, problem solved. There you go. These are the guys that built the cattle shed. They didn't build this shed, but they're fixing what's not right, which is up there. Basically, we used to have a leak that would show itself about here. It was running along a purlin and then coming off and dripping. There it was, right there. They found it and tracked it along a purlin, and they thought it was something to do with a barge board in there. They couldn't quite really pinpoint it, so they're replacing from the peak right the way down with full sheets, and then the barge boards cover up and the apex piece, and that will get this shed fully sealed. We've had that problem since day dot. The last squad who put the roof up, they did come a couple of times to try and fix it and didn't make any progress, but these guys have got on pretty well. Hen shed. Voila! That gap still needs closed up, but we need to put a few things in before that gets closed. Just need to put end boards on and... Whoa! plumb up the water, etc, etc. We're all back together. We're just pulling this seam back over the top, weatherproof the gap. Nice and weatherproof, isn't it? The start of an ambitious plan. Didn't get anywhere with that today. Dad and Dunk have just headed out to cut more seed barley. Kev and I have got the short straw of doing the hens. Dunk being semi-retired, that was one of the jobs he was very much happy to tick off his won't be doing that again list. And Dad's the boss, so he doesn't have to do it either.
I think that's excessive. You do realise you're going to be the one to take them down?
No, absolutely not.
You know what, when it starts raining in half an hour, it's going to be you. Stop!
Just want them to be secure.
Stop.
We live in Scotland, it's windy.
That's ridiculous. Enough, stop.
I'm not at the end. The last towel's going to fall off.
Shut up.
The last towel's going to fall off.
You're such a pain in the arse. Stop.
Is tea ready?
Huh?
Is tea ready?
Are you having a laugh? You just asked me that question after you've just done that.